What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. Wow, what the
fuck? What's up? It's your boy. Can't turn on YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, we are lit, lit that team, man. Turn to motherfucking day. Checking outside, big crip in the gang shooting outside shit, man. Free Palestine, free Congo, Russia, your thing, and Texas stand the fuck up. Each day is gonna be a better version of yourself. Now let's not bring that all straight back. Now let's not tell you who you are, but also not put yourself in a position you don't belong. Let's stay humble. It's a revolution on this movement. Keep Yahweh first. Don't choose a black Hebrew Israelite as a real Jew. We out you. Alright, boom. Today, to motherfucking day. Gang. Go turn. Bruh. Look at this bull crap. So we got this relationship, man. Basketball, you know what I'm saying? Rapping. Celebrity, man. This is kind of complicated, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, it's so much drama based around these one person basically, but two people, you know what I'm saying, that I hope the relationship works out for them, but at the end of the day, the other shit on their side, like their careers, who knows? So look at this, bro. We got Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, man, his powers, basketball powers, I don't know what the fuck happened to him. They're not working. Megan Thee Stallion, I don't know what the fuck going on, but she's still winning. That's kind of crazy. But Tory Lanze, you know, he ain't sis. I see you. Nigga out here, boy, about to get clack. So his appeal got denied. Crazy. So we got to basically this whole relationship and what's going on, how people feel about it right here. Let's get into it. Shout out to Chaz NBA. Jay Morant calls Klay Thompson a bum as they get into it. They say he was talking about his girlfriend, Megan Thee Stallion. Gang. We got NBA action, man. Klay Thompson, full sound bite. Let's get into it, man.
That was a great time. So could you walk us through those interactions and adding on to the John Moran interaction at the end of the game?
Well, with the tall guy, I thought just like, that's not cool. I've seen them do dirty stuff.
You've been talking about Jay Morant.
I remember in the playoffs 2022, they broke my teammate's elbow.
I just with Klay Thompson was the Klay Thompson where he was shooting these threes and making it, man.
Think of that. I don't like seeing that done to a rookie. That's not cool.
Fuck.
I'll compete with you all the other basketball coaches. Don't be dirty. That's not it. And Williams, I just kept that same energy, kept chirping. Thought you flopped when I got tied up with him. And then with Ja, he's a funny guy. He has a lot to say all the time, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability. But you know what? That's for another day.
What did Ja have to say on this occasion?
Nothing of intelligent depth. It was really just his just running his mouth, and he's been running his mouth for a long time.
Talking about Megan Thee Stallion, huh?
It's funny to run your mouth when you're on the bench.
Damn!
His career so far, just leaving us wanting more. You know, we all want to see him out there and do his best, but he's just been letting a lot of other stuff get in the way of that.
But this shit is crazy.
We need that in the NBA. We need our best players to be out there. And when you're a star, it comes with a great responsibility. And I hate to see that go to waste.
What are your thoughts on two Wazoo guys in the starting lineup for Memphis? That's pretty cool. There's not a lot of you guys.
What do you mean? Got Craig Elo, Troy Traveling, rest in peace.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I mean, good for Cedric and Jalen. Anytime you, once a coup, always a coup. So I'll follow them throughout the rest of their career.
We just talked about the history between you and the Grizzlies. obviously you got playoff matches against them when you were in Golden State. Just what is it about that matchup that brings out the best in you from a competitive standpoint?
Well, I actually do have a lot of respect for the Grindhouse. Mike Conley and Zach Randolph from Arkansas. That was a hard team to beat in Memphis. Oh my goodness. This new team though, I don't know, man. They just talk a lot. They've always talked a lot. They never really backed it up either. So I don't really respect that. I respect guys who back up the talk with play, because talk is cheap. Trust me, I know it better than anybody. I've been in this league a long time.
There you show you internet gangster, man.
Not just you, but the whole team responded to all the talk and everything on the court.
That was great. It's fun to get active sometimes. Feel that adrenaline rush. I mean, I can't control it sometimes. I'm a very competitive person. I think everyone in this locker room is. It's basketball, man. That's what we do. As long as you don't cross the line, say something personal. When you talk trash about someone's game, it's kind of the nature of the beast.
You guys are wrong.
You mentioned being in the league for a long time. I know you guys strive to continue to get better, but what have you seen from Brandon Williams specifically as he's been asked to do a lot more?
I love Brandon. I love how aggressive he is, especially going to the cup. I love that he's willing to put his body on the line. And he plays so hard, and he's got a very bright future in pro basketball, especially this league. And I just love how hard he works. I've seen his ascension from day one, and it's very impressive.
You guys are about to go into a stretch where you're playing 4 straight road games, starting with Monday in Miami. Just what have you learned during this stretch where you've had all these homestands that you can kind of take on the road?
Well, at least we get some ocean air. That'll be nice. And then just gotta stay together, and we'll be healthy one day. And I am very excited for that day, whenever that is.
Thank you guys.
No problem.
Shout out to All Urban Central. We got Patrick Beverly arrested after trolling Megan Thee Stallion, nigga. This shit getting dangerous. Y'all know Megan Thee Stallion suing. You know she work with the feds, right? Come on, man.
What's going on?
Look at Jay-Z, man.
Live from the land of chaos, because we got to talk about
You know Jay-Z be getting niggas magically disappeared in this bitch.
Hemmed up by the feds in Texas. This story
In Texas?
Buckle up and hit that like button before Patrick Beverly
He
found
ain't a white girl?
Patrick Beverly
I mean,
was
nothing wrong with
arrested
that if he
in
is,
Fort
but
Bend County, Texas on a 3rd-degree felony charge. Yes, felony. Not no little slap on the
damn,
wrist.
3rd degree.
Charge, assault on a family household member. That basically means cops think somebody got choked up or blocked like a layup attempt. His bond was set at $40,000. Pat Bev paid that like
40?
he bought another pair of sneakers.
That wow.
He was out the same day. Internet, oh yeah, the memes already started cooking.
First day in, first day out, hit ass. No, this is getting crazy. After messing with Megan Thee Stallion? Y'all see that shit about Call of Duty? Megan Thee Stallion supposed to be on Call of Duty, but she didn't want to do it because she could be shot. She could be shot on fucking Call of Duty, so she didn't want to be a Call of Duty player. Megan Thee Stallion so fucking petty, bitch.
And you know Pat Bev ain't finna let the internet clown him about clapping back. My man hopped on Twitter faster than he could close out Stephen Curry at the 3-point line talking about, please don't believe everything you see on the internet. Hope all is well, love. Bruh, that's that I'ma explain this when my lawyer lets me tweet. Then his lawyer slid out with a press statement like, hold up, let me cook. They basically said that Patrick Beverly was just being a concerned big brother. Walked in late at night and saw his minor sister in the crib with an 18-year-old dude. And apparently things escalated from there. The lawyer said the story being told ain't the real story. So they're painting the narrative like Patrick Beverly equals protected little brother. Not Patrick Beverly, the WW chokehold champion. Now this came right after he was talking spicy about Megan Thee Stallion on his podcast with Jason Williams.
Ain't talking about Klay Thompson. Y'all steady trying to get him a pass. I ain't never seen Klay not shoot it like this. And for him to say I'm out of my prime, like, come on, Klay. Like, he said that? Yeah. How many? Yeah, he's got a beautiful. So, speaking of BBL. Yeah. I'm from West Virginia, man. I've been taught a lot by some old folks, old white folks. It only takes one pussy to drag a battleship across the desert. That's how powerful it is. So,
pussy crazy,
you know what I'm saying?
That pussy crazy.
Thompson, I ain't saying that's what it is.
That pussy can't be a drug, man.
When that hit the internet, people was trolling so much that Klay Thompson had to fight back with this tweet. Referring to my girlfriend as a pussy is so disgusting.
Damn.
It's disturbing. especially from someone who I played in the NBA. How would you feel if I referred to your wives in such a way? Patrick Beverly, do better, fellas. Very disappointing. A lot of people were saying that Rock Nation had everything to do with him getting arrested because what are the odds of him catching a felony right after talking crazy about Megan Thee Stallion, who was signed to Rock Nation? With the whole Tory Lanze situation going on, and recently Chris Brown was arrested in London a day after tweeting showing support to Tory Lanze. Can't just be a coincidence. So what happens next? He got to go through the legal process, and with a third-degree felony, the stakes are high. The prosecution is going to bring evidence, police reports, third-degree felony. The defense is going to try to frame it as he walked in a bad situation with his underage sister, reacted as a protective sibling, and now the story looks worse than what it really is. Also, Patrick Beverly got a whole media career now. Podcast, network, sponsors, they all watching like, is this cancel-worthy or not? This case could affect the bag. Not the NBA bag that has been dried up, but the microphone bag. And that's the one he's still eating off of. So here's my take. Pat Bev gotta move smart. This ain't no locker room scuffle. This is a felony charge. If his lawyer's telling the truth, and this was him protecting his sister, cool. Let the evidence cook. But if the story is uglier than what he's saying, oh yeah, the internet gonna have a field day. Either way, I'll keep y'all updated as this saga unfolds. So go on ahead and like the video, drop a comment on what you think happened, and subscribe. Keep it locked.
Chaz NBA. We got Klay Thompson calls out Pat Beverly and defends Megan Thee Stallion.
Klay Thompson defended his partner Megan Thee Stallion on Instagram after this podcast clip.
You know Jay-Z has something to do with it.
And Hoop and Holler and podcast.
He ain't talking about Klay Thompson. Y'all steady trying to get him a pass. I ain't never seen Klay not shoot it like this. And for him to say I'm out of my prime, like, come on, Klay, like, come on. He said that? Yeah. How many?
Yeah, he's got a beautiful.
So, yeah,
Speaking of BBL,
yeah.
I'm from West Virginia, man. I've been taught a lot by some old folks, old white folks. It only takes one pussy to drag a battleship across the desert. That's how powerful it is. So, it got something to, you know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson, I ain't saying that's what it is, but that might be what it is. And this is what Klay Thompson commented to that clip. He said, referring to my GM
okay. I thought that was Pat Beverly.
Especially from someone who played in the NBA. How would y'all feel if I referred to your wives in such a way?
Oh, damn. Can't Captain Save a hoe, man. Fight all the battles. To 93 Zay. Shout out to 93 Zay, man. We turning up. Is Klay Thompson washed, man? I wish he wasn't.
Percentage shot. No wonder he wants most of it. Thompson finds foul. Thompson, they need it.
Damn, bitch.
I wouldn't do that just yet.
BTA, nigga.
All my light-skinned homies about to cry after this
Yeah,
video.
the light-skinned brothers, man. What's going on, man?
Just to think, not too long ago, Klay Thompson was the second in command.
Yeah.
In the kingdom behind Steph Curry, but today
Damn.
he is a shell of himself.
What?
My boy averaging career lows across
He done fucked Megan Thee Stallion. He done took his superpowers.
Percentage, 3-point line, you name it. Now Klay ain't no young pup no more. He ain't one of the Splash Brothers no more.
Yeah.
He has dealt with an ACL tear. But the one thing about being a shooter is that
You don't need no ACL.
Shooter, you are always a shooter. And Klay Thompson isn't a
You don't need no ACL to shoot. It's all in the flick of the wrist.
Look
Look at the flick of the wrist.
to even be
He counting
serviceable
paper.
for the Dallas Mavericks. And since y'all won't say it, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I blame Megan Thee Stallion.
That's a fact.
As men, we know there is nothing that would throw us off our game
At
more than
all.
a woman. There is no
He
human
out
on
here
earth
fighting too
that'll
many
have a
battles for
man
Megan Thee
laying in
Stallion.
bed like this other than the woman.
Yeah.
And my question for Klay Thompson is, did she make you that bowl of spaghetti?
Back.
Did you eat that bowl of spaghetti, Klay Thompson? The real ones know about that
Better
bowl of
understand what
spaghetti.
the fuck going
What they
on.
can do to that bowl of
Yeah.
spaghetti. And personally, I think Klay Thompson is a victim of the spaghetti ritual.
If you know what the
Because Klay is
spaghetti
doing
does,
things
bitch.
that's very un-Klay-like. Yeah, this the Klay Thompson we want.
Yeah, we
That's
need
the
that
real
Klay back.
Klay
Nigga, go pop
Thompson
them
right
hoes
there.
and get
I
60
need the
points,
Klay
nigga.
Thompson that's running through him like a running back.
Pop 60
He was
hoes and
doing
give
his
us 60
Marshawn
points,
Lynch.
nigga.
He
Fuck.
was in beast mode. Klay was in his right mind. He knew not
When
to
he was
settle
popping all these
down
hoes.
with no thought.
But now,
I'm not calling
I'm
Megan
glad
Thee
he's with a black
Stallion
woman.
thot,
That's
you
not,
know,
you
her
feel me?
history's
But,
all over the internet.
nigga,
But
we need to go
Klay
fuck some
Thompson knew,
hoes
like, hey,
in
man,
different area
I'm Klay
codes.
Thompson, and these hoes are for the streets.
For the streets.
But at some point, Klay
We ain't fighting
lost
for
his
these hoes.
memory. Klay changed. Something strange happened to Klay Thompson. He went from one of the guys who would be like, hey, come my homeboy, come in here real quick. He gonna be in here real quick. You know what I mean?
Damn.
To one of the guys who like, man, y'all gotta treat her better.
Facts.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what the guys who be in the room, you
Fuck.
like, damn.
What happened to
For
Klay?
2 hours. He ended up watching a movie with her, rubbing her feet, feeding her grapes and shit. He's like, hey, bro, what's to you, man? Klay, what are you doing? And that's exactly how I know Klay been hit with the spaghetti ritual. Just
Spaghetti
look at
ball.
how he's talking in this tweet. Klay Thompson sound like a nerd, referring to my girlfriend as P is so disgusting and disturbing, especially from someone who played in the
This nigga, all he did was run through these hoes.
to your wives and such.
Damn.
You see what I'm talking about? This sound nothing
All
like
you do is run through these
Klay know
hoes.
damn
It's like,
well
man,
You're
what?
not supposed to wife up no female that the internet can compile a list of all the niggas that she done been.
There's a whole
What
calendar,
is wrong
bitch.
with athletes
It's
and
a whole
entertainers?
calendar of a list of
These
niggas you
guys
don't fuck
all
with.
mess with the same 10 to 15 women.
It's a fact.
It makes no sense to me. You can go to Starbucks, you can go to Target, and every man knows Target got some of the best booty in the world. Okay, Target not your tax bracket. Okay, go ahead and get you a lawyer. Go ahead and get you an assistant. Go ahead and get you
trainer or something, bitch.
that's
I don't know about
off
trainer,
of
cause they
the
fucking
radar.
niggas.
Klay, this is affecting your game. You
Damn.
can't sit up here and tell me you get into a new relationship
Looking like the Monstars
does not
out here,
correlate
bitch.
with you playing ass. The Dallas Mavericks have the worst offensive net rating in NBA
Looking pretty
history
trash,
right
man.
now. And Klay Thompson, you are a part of that. I remember back when I was a LaFody fanboy, and I used to call you and Steph the Beige brothers. I used to hate Klay Thompson, man, because Klay Thompson was straight cerebral with it. Klay Thompson was scoring 70 points on 13 dribbles. Where's that Klay at?
What the fuck
I know you
going
getting
on?
older. I know
This
it's
can't
about
be.
time for you to start a family, but don't start a family with Megan Thee Stallion.
Damn.
That's the last person you should be trying to start a family with, Klay. I know it's some shit for you in Dallas, Klay. You can't tell me that this is all you can find. Texas is home to some of the most beautiful women on the planet, man. Now, I know it's going to be somebody in the comments like,
that's a fact.
Your past doesn't matter. We all have a past. And I'm here to tell you, baby girl, your past definitely does matter.
Texas got some of the best looking females in the world. That's a fact,
my
nigga.
homeboy done been with. Or somebody that I know been with.
Hey, LA be
head,
looking like fucking fishes and shit.
You making fun of me. Like, yeah, I know
you
what
get a
this
Texas
girl
whole nigga
smell
them
like.
thick, beautiful, voluptuous type of
Niggas
women.
who be like, yeah, I know what this
Come
girl
on, man.
smell like. I'll be sitting there talking to him like Emmanuel Acho.
Gotta take a moment to shout out my co-host Joy Taylor. A woman, a black woman, daily show, sports.
That man really love the smell of joy.
We love our black women.
That smell of joy got him going back
malfunctioning,
his
bitch.
mind, man.
He
I swear
malfunctioning.
people be like, we need daily content from you. Say, I can't be me on YouTube, man. They gon' ban me.
Glad.
I can't be this way. That's why I call y'all to action. I need y'all to help get me to that 100K sub so I can get that YouTube manager. So I could talk to the manager like, hey, man, let me slide, man. We gonna make money together, YouTube. If y'all let me keep
YouTube
going
don't give no fucks, nigga.
money. Because nothing pisses me off more than sitting around editing videos, gathering clips, just for them to tell me my video's copyrighted.
Yeah.
Or your video has been age restricted.
Yeah.
Because time is money and money is time.
That's a fact.
I need to be able to hire an editor so they can make
I need to get me a lawyer, nigga. So when they try to copyright strike my shit, nigga, I'm getting me a lawyer. Get these niggas out the paint, nigga.
Because I'm telling the truth. And y'all know these content creators ain't telling the truth.
At all.
ESPN ain't telling the truth.
I need to get me a lawyer so I can get these motherfuckers out the paint trying to play with me, nigga. That's a fact. Crip.
personal dealings with people that they gotta maintain. I ain't got none of that. So you getting the raw, the real, and the free.
You know how many videos I done got age restricted and copyrights, all types of shit? Should be crazy.
I know y'all tired of these boring monotone ass creators. Y'all come over here. Come on, y'all know it's gonna be a party. We gonna talk that shit all day because this is what we do in the barbershops. This is what we do when we outside. Why not bring this to YouTube? And I appreciate everybody
YouTube trying to stop real niggas every day. If you don't buy an NPC, nigga, they out here getting your ass everything. You a real nigga, tell niggas what's really happening around this bitch, they try to step on your ass.
And this the part of the video where I need y'all to beat the comment section.
That's a fact.
Is Klay Thompson washed up?
Y'all think he
Let
washed?
me know in the comment section. Do you blame Megan Thee Stallion?
I'm 100% blame Megan Thee Stallion. She done killed 3 great generations of people.
Don't forget to hit me with the HBO special. Help a brother out with some likes, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. It's 93 Zay.
It's Texas, man. Hey, man, say, man, we out here, man. Real niggas out here in Texas, man. Say, hey, we got Megan Thee Stallion, Klay Thompson. Shout out to Non-Mac TV, man. Okay, Klay out here trying to give him a thick hoe from Texas.
Klay Thompson joins.
I mean, I'm not mad at the relationship, you know. You gotta beat some guts down every now and then.
Oh, please. I'm about to make Klay do a food review.
Okay.
Short ribs, mac and cheese, sea bass, asparagus, steaks, sauces. Mac and cheese on this.
Yeah, I thought they were going to some southern country food. Oh, I was on them Yetis, bitch. He want to eat them Yetis. That's what he want to eat. Like I said, I ain't hating on the relationship. I'm just saying Tory Lanze is cooked. And motherfucking Klay Thompson basketball career is like on the breaking line of just fucking up. What about his motherfucking basketball career?
Maybe like a 6 out of 10, 5 out. Look at my hold the camera the whole time. Oh my god.
You need to get stands.
Say it again, baby.
I feel honored to be on Megan's food review. I know how exclusive.
Hell no! Come on, Klay. You a 4-time championship, my boy.
Let's go, baby.
Aria took me for everything. The win will not. Oh, man.
Okay, baby.
I gotta win back the fun stage. Honey Weeds coming up. We need a promotion. Sea Captain approved.
No, I cut the camera off, baby. I cut the camera off. I cut the camera off.
Oh, damn. I mean, you see this fit though.
Baby, come on, get your piece.
Body deep, body. I feel bad. That's not enough tuna, babe.
You want more?
Some more fish.
Okay,
it's
okay.
A little bitty.
Wait, you weren't supposed to do that. Why would you eat the fish before I taste it with you? Oh my god.
We trying to be hood niggas, nigga.
Spicy. Her spicy intake is crazy though.
She's taking mad dictate. She got mad dictate.
Baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Have another bite.
Damn it, baby.
If she can take some D 24/7, I know she can take spicy.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, my nail is in there.
Motherfucker gonna get popped off, bitch.
Why is this so stupid?
Baby, the cake was good.
So good. My favorite apple.
I didn't get to taste it. We should taste it together.
Nah, it's just good. You can have at it.
He ain't going.
It's a big piece. Just eat it.
This ass not straight talking to half bitch. I know Tory Lanze like somewhere in the background like this bitch. I know Tory like this bitch. Fuck.
Casa. Captain.
Casa de Megan Pete.
Nigga, I know Tory Lanze up in that bitch mad as fuck, nigga.
She's the best at ordering for
Glad she makes the Undertaker ordering other shit free. Like I said, man, I ain't no hater. Like, you know what I'm saying? So whatever, how you gotta get it how you live it. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, they is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, damn. Klay Thompson, Megan Thee Stallion courtside at the game, nigga. They going lit, nigga. Nigga, they getting lit in the bitch, huh?
Megan Thee Stallion attend Klay Thompson's game with his family.
Bears came outside. Oh my God.
Oh, she went Klay Thompson family?
Sweet check, sweet check.
Okay. Okay. Dancing on Tory Lanze, huh? I have to see her basketball skills, man. Like a proud mom. I hope this the game Klay Thompson look good in.
Comment and subscribe.
Hey man, Texas lit though, I ain't gonna cap. Turn up, D-Lo in Texas, nigga. That's all we trying to tell y'all niggas, man. It's a lot of shit to do in Texas, man. Texas so fucking big, nigga. Like, the only thing, like, sometimes, like, the media attention. But even outside of that, it's just, like, nigga, in the little cities and shit, nigga, like, around, like, the big cities, it's always some shit to do. Nigga, it's always some shit to do. See, LA's just so fucking small. So they can go around and see what, Texas is so fucking big, nigga. It's like, it's crazy, nigga. It's too much shit to do out here. From the fairs to the beaches to the motherfucking hoes, nigga. Like, nigga, what? Like, it's a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot of shit out here, bro.
Ooh, I just got out of the tub.
Damn,
oh, man, here we go with this bullshit. Decline. Don't ask me to be on live. How you turn that off? Okay, I want some more hotties to get in here. Can y'all hear me? I don't know how to act on live no more. We're gonna wait for the hotties to join in. Come on. Cause some of y'all really need to step to the front. Not when I'm trying to tell y'all something serious. None of them cowboy hats.
Man, Texas got some of the best looking women. I ain't gonna cap, man. Texas got some of the best looking women, man. The best looking women.
My baby. Okay. Do we feel like we got enough hotties up in here to start
But I ain't gonna say these hoes are trenches though. They trifling. This shit is backdoor central, nigga. Texas is backdoor central, nigga. They set your ass up quick in the hairy, nigga.
We're gonna start this over because we're celebrating,
Texas is backdoor central, nigga. You can't trust not a single hoe or nigga. But this is backdoor central. That's a fact.
Girl is out, babe.
Especially little cities.
I'm so happy that Lover Girl is out, babe. And I feel like it's an amazing song. It's an amazing beat. Let me tell you how this song came together so fast. So one day I was on TikTok and I seen this girl.
No cowboy hat.
So cute. And I be going to see what she doing from time to time. And she was dancing to this sound. And I said, oh my gosh, what song is that? Like, whose song is that? And I'm like, no way, this is just a beat that's just on the internet for nothing. So I go click on the sound and it take me to Jacob page. So I go to Jacob page and I gotta go find the video where he like originally, I guess, posted the beat. So then I'm clicking through the comments. Should not do that, but I was clicking through the comments and everybody in the comments was like, oh my gosh, making them sound so good on this team, this new sound so good on this. I was like, I know I'm not tripping. Like, yes, I feel like I was set on fire on this. So then I went to his next video, and his next video said somebody called Meg. And I said, okay, God, you wanted me to do this beat. You wanted me to get on this song. You wanted me to find it. So boom, then I DM'd him, and I was like, friend, let me have this beat. And then he sent it to me, and then I had a whole bunch of work to do. Because, okay, I've been a little in my acting bag. So...
Shit, you been in that shit.
We did a lot of acting things.
You been doing that shit. This is the first day you got fucking shot in the foot, allegedly.
That's all I've been doing.
You been acting.
But
you know it. The acting bag is off the chart, bitch. You need a Grammy off that shit.
Then we heard shot the video.
This bitch need to get a nomination for a Grammy, nigga.
So
I'm telling y'all niggas, bitch. The way she was acting, bitch, she need a fucking top tier Grammy.
It is something that the hotties have been asking me to do for a minute.
But she had everybody
fooled. Begging me to do that I'm finally gonna do. I don't know if I want to tell y'all yet. When it come out, y'all gonna see it. But I'm excited about it. Like, I feel like the hotties that care about certain things, they're gonna be happy that we're all, as Megan Thee Stallion and the hotties, we're taking this next step into artistry. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that
I don't care. We do want Klay Thompson to stay in Dallas, though, because you know what I'm saying? Shit, if you want to retire as a Dallas Maverick, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, spend the last 3-4 years left in the game with Dallas, shit, fuck it.
Okay.
You got a lot of experience, 4 championships, nigga, fuck it.
How can I say this? Okay, because you know,
Kyrie Irving coming back
sooner or later. Words on here because
get rid of AD.
Clipping my video.
Get rid of AD head ass. Nah, we need to work on AD. I don't know why y'all was in the bitch. We just need another star, nigga.
First, did y'all peep the wolf at the end of the video?
I heard they getting rid of the star at Dallas Mavericks.
Did y'all peep the wolf?
Picking more on these QBs.
Man, we know you a Class A manipulator. That's what we peep.
I'm finna give y'all exactly what y'all been looking for.
A Class A manipulator.
The people who've been talking a little crazy. I see y'all.
Oh, okay. We just wonder if you see us.
I see the crazy people.
Okay, you on your ass.
I see the crazy people that's rappers. I see the crazy people that's bloggers. I see the crazy people that's fans. I see the crazy people that's
on your ass. BTA.
It's finna get exactly what
BTA. We on that ass. BTA.
Well, I'm in love right now. We're supposed to be celebrating love and light now.
Looking ass. My Tory Lanze up in that bitch struggling, dying up in that bitch. And Klay Thompson out here shooting fucking bricks as a fucking mansion.
Beat everybody up all the time.
You done took 2 great niggas out. 3, actually. Yeah. The third nigga is that nigga she got who signed her own.
We're gonna get on live and I'm gonna take some notes.
He was a baseball player.
And I'm gonna say,
he's super famous.
What do y'all want to hear? Just tell me
and she
exactly
what it Jay-Z is. Label.
Because baby, I
want
to
that nigga.
I'm sick of y'all fussing. Okay.
She run
tell
3
me
days
what you want me to say, and then let's just take the notes together.
Shit, just continue to be a whore, I guess, at this point.
Like, let's just get on our call.
Shit, shake some ass, I guess. I don't know.
Let's get on our call and you tell me what you want to see on my album.
Shit, shaking ass, bitch. More shaking ass, shit, fuck it. Wait, what sells? That ass, nigga. Shit.
I really
shake that ass, bitch. That's all, hey. All we got to say. Keep on shaking ass.
No. I don't want to hear what, like a very vague answer. I'm saying, tell me exactly.
Keep on shaking that ass at the end of the day, bitch.
Want me to say?
Shit. Make that ass clap. That's what we wanted to say, bitch. Shit. What they talking about? Hey.
And here y'all go. Y'all ain't telling me. That's okay. I'm going to ask y'all on Twitter. And then we'll talk about it from then.
Shit.
Okay. For real. I'm trying to pay attention. I feel like I know what y'all want. But y'all got to let me be in love, babe. That we just...
You thought you were in love with Tory, bitch?
So let me be happy, you guys. Also, hotties, what I really would like from my hotties, if you're a real hottie, okay? When I do peep online and see what y'all doing, I feel like y'all get so easily riled up and easily discouraged. When y'all know people get paid to talk crazy about me. Like,
but they don't mean that they just do it because they get paid. Maybe they really have something to say.
Like, that don't seem right, do it? It's not.
Maybe they really have something to say. Maybe they really have something to say. You get paid to be bozo. How the fuck you got all these motherfuckers losing their superpowers around this bitch?
A man that been tweeting about sports for 8 years. Now all of a sudden, he just hate Megan Thee Stallion. These people get paid to do this. Stop listening to them.
That shit crazy, bitch. Shout out to D Green, Megan Thee Stallion, their situation, man.
Casa de Captain.
Casa de Megan P.
Fuck no. The shit tough, man. The shit is tough, man.
Thompson is crazy. Wait, they're married?
Damn, Megan P. Thompson is insane.
Now, there was
was essentially a part 1 to this video. Klay Thompson must be stopped.
Insane.
Bro, how you feel about Tory Lanze? Come on, what you gonna do?
What's that?
With Tory.
What's that? Bro.
How you feel about Tory, bro?
Get away.
That nigga Tory big as op right now.
That's when this
Tory his
relationship
biggest op and Klay his biggest op.
started. But now that we're fully into the NBA season, they're actually still together.
Insane. Damn, how tall is she in them shoes? Because Klay Thompson got to be at least 6'5".
This relationship is actually getting more serious than I thought it would.
Damn.
Like, Megan Thee Stallion is actually attending games with his mama.
As I told you.
Mama!
Oh, shit. Yeah,
bro, anytime you introduce your girl to your parents, no matter what age you are, things are getting serious. Like, this is not just a hit it and quit it situation anymore, bro. And I mean, y'all seen the intro.
Klay Thompson basketball players are done for, nigga. They cooked.
What you about to do?
Damn. I mean, he like the relationship, but fuck.
Like, I'm not gonna even
He
lie
don't
to
run
you,
3
bro.
great
At
niggas,
first,
man.
I just thought this was a PR stunt. You know what I'm saying? I thought Megan Thee Stallion had to get in a relationship so niggas forgot about that Tory Lanez shit. But wait, that still might be the play. But she's ass cooking for Klay Thompson.
It is the best thing I've ever tasted. My favorite meal. Catfish, spaghetti, and Hawaiian rolls.
Oh, he ate the spaghetti.
And it just goes down.
It's good to laugh at the end. Damn.
Excuse me. Greatness. Oh, chill.
And she from down south.
Oh, chill.
It was good, man.
It was amazing.
You know, Klay don't really know about these down south black hoes, man. And she getting hot sauce. Oh, shit.
My favorite meal. Who would have thought? Catfish, spaghetti, and some red sauce.
Bro, I don't think Megan Thee Stallion has ever cooked in her life. Bro, spaghetti and catfish?
You know, every down south black hoe now can
Okay,
spaghetti,
bro,
man.
I'm hating. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I admit it, I'm hating. This nigga
Yeah, you can't hate the relationship.
in a bathrobe.
You can't hate the relationship. You know, it's a relationship.
Megan Thee
It is
Stallion,
what it
bro.
is. It's
Not
just his
gonna
basketball
lie,
career
I
might
have
be
to
over.
respect it at this point, bro. I ain't seen Klay Thompson this happy ever. This nigga wasn't even this happy when he was winning championships. Nah, bro. Klay Thompson is fully embracing
Curry
his
got the
black
side head
side,
ass.
bro. I know y'all heard that smoke detector in the background.
I mean, he might be doing better than Curry.
That nigga is in a completely different era
That
now.
nigga in a
Megan Thee
trance,
Stallion
nigga.
really got Klay in love, bro.
That nigga in a trance,
You know,
nigga.
Of course I feel cool. I'm the coolest guy in this harbor. That's
In this harbor.
Let's go.
Yeah, I can't take Klay serious, nigga, in this harbor. Eyeglass.
Okay.
Can I get some Megan on the beat?
Eyeglass. Oh my goodness. Alright, this nigga in a trance, nigga. Who the fuck ever said let's hear some? Don't ever nigga say let's listen to some Megan Thee Stallion. You know this nigga in
Now, I
love.
seen Klay Thompson had waves, so I know he must have been sleeping with the Dewey on. But
You
to
know this nigga in
actually
love.
be stepping outside with the do-rag on is crazy. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Klay Thompson's gonna end
He
up
up out there
marrying
to a
Megan
black
Thee
man.
Stallion, bro.
You ever watch Boondocks? That white dude who was black? Oh shit.
Megan Thee Stallion
He done turned to a full black man now.
manifested Klay Thompson, bro.
Good job, Megan Thee Stallion. You gonna turn that nigga into a black man. Good job.
Literally in
Baseball soccer
2011,
might
she
be
said,
good.
OMG, so I found the most perfect boy ever.
Huh?
He was tall, bright, and athlete mixed. A gentleman. She literally manifested Klay, bro. And y'all know Megan Thee Stallion is damn near 6 foot, right?
But
That's
like,
instantly an NBA baby, bro.
yeah.
Mama! that baby's gonna be at least 6'7". Okay, bro, I'm a grown ass man, bro. I told myself I was gonna stop with those fucking 6'7" jokes, bro. Nobody over the age of 19 should be saying anything about 6'7". But I also gotta keep it 1,000, Klay Thompson. We all know your last game on the Warriors, you went out completely washed.
Yeah.
And honestly, your first season with the Mavericks, you still look completely washed. And I figure now that you're with Megan the Stallion, you're gonna have all this confidence, right?
Sure.
She's pulling up courtside. Oh, you must be going crazy, right? No.
This nigga
Klay Thompson is still fucking
we'll take him though. Fuck it. 4-time championship winner.
Respectfully, it is
Hall of
really
Fame
the
guaranteed,
end of
nigga.
Klay
Fuck it, nigga. We'll take the last 3 more years of this nigga.
You got shit courtside, bro. Megan P. Thompson, and you couldn't even give niggas 10 points? No fucking points, Klay Thompson. And Megan over here talking about, oh, he better score all the points. Huh?
I want to know how many points you think Klay dropping tonight.
He better drop all the money.
God, he dropped with the ball, bitch. Out the basket.
You literally haven't scored more
that
than
nigga
10
dropped the
points
ball,
this
bitch.
season, bro.
Damn.
Like, isn't Klay a starter? Like, what's going on,
What's
bro?
really happening, bro?
I knew for sure he would have scored 30 points.
What the fuck
now.
is really going on?
You got
That's
all
his brother.
the motivation in the world. Watching you up close and personal. Bro, I know exactly what happened, bro. She sucked all the talent out of Klay Thompson.
It's all going to the baby, huh?
Left, bro. We're already going downhill, bro. As soon as I seen you put on Jason Terry's number, I knew it was over with, bro. If we're being honest, I don't know why Klay Thompson is starting. Niggas need to go ahead and put their pride to the side and start Max Christie. If you're Jason Kidd, it's time to have that uncomfortable conversation with Klay, bro. We all know you would rather be home with Megan Thee Stallion. This nigga don't even feel like hooping anymore, bro.
Yeah, he just want to clap cheeks.
And honestly, I don't blame you, bro. Because Klay can average what? 4 points this season.
This nigga get 30 backstrokes. 30, 40 backstrokes, nigga.
He doesn't give a fuck about
he don't get no fuck no more.
I'm not really sure if I need it. Okay, I don't think
that nigga only consider how many backstrokes he gonna get Megan Thee Stallion. About 30 to 50.
So then the next day we had came through and I had put him through a ab workout and I don't really think that he liked that too much. Oof, it was hard, baby.
This was the grinder.
You see how he passed out a little bit?
The ringer, baby. This was tough.
Shout out to Crystal Nicole. You know what I'm saying? Tory Lanze appeal denied. What went wrong at the trial?
Basically, the car stopped. The girl in the back got out, started screaming and shouting, ripped the door, pulled the door open, but pulled it so sort of viciously. That's why I presume the driver got out. She starts screaming. She starts hitting the girl. The girl on her side, her feet come out. She starts to kick the girl away. Passenger. They get out. They start fighting here. They start fighting. The driver comes round, tries to sort of break it up. It gets a bit more violent. And between them,
Tory Lanze trying to get niggas out the paint,
into the front row passenger seat.
Where's the shorter black guy?
He's in the back.
He's in the back of the car? So you see the girl doing the shooting?
I see what appears to be the girl standing here and shooting into the car.
Damn. Proof right there. Proof in the pudding.
Hey guys, it's your girl, Crystal Nicole.
Jay-Z out here.
So I know everybody has been taking in the news of Tory's appeal denial, and a lot do not understand how they could deny it and or don't agree with their reasonings on why they denied it. So, let me say this again. The appeal is not a new trial. It is not Tory's team asking the appeal court to say whether they believe he's guilty or not. An appeals court decides whether a lower court made a legal error that affected the trial's outcome. That's it. That's all. Now, Tory's team outlined the errors they thought would work on appeal, and the appeals court did not agree. Now, the errors and arguments that Tory's team presented were always on the scale of just okay to, okay, that might just work, but never a guaranteed that's not going to fail argument, if that makes sense to you all. So it was always a possibility that his conviction wouldn't be reversed, and that's what happened. So just to give a few examples, things like the Instagram post, Tory not testifying, his tattoos being used, those are all small arguments where it's understandable why the defense made them, but they're not really strong enough to grant a reversal with the belief that if the jury wouldn't have heard or saw this information, that it would have changed their decision. So some of the appeal court's reasons given for not agreeing there was error I agree with. Does that mean there were no errors made? No. It just means they didn't feel like the errors listed were strong enough to grant a reversal. So I'm not going to go over all the appeal court's reasons for a denial for each argument made, but I will leave a link for those who want to read it and judge for themselves. Now, what I will say is I have already stated this before, that their arguments were always mediocre at best, and the ones I thought might work would be the ineffective counsel arguments, as it's quite clear that plenty errors were made on their part, but maybe just none that could be discussed on appeal.
Style.
So that's what I want to talk about in this video. I want to talk about Tory's trial and explain how and why things could have gone a different way if certain things had been done by Tory's team before and during trial. I think a lot do not understand that what the defense provided to the jury wasn't nowhere close to how we provide things to the public. Now, what the jury was given by the defense was a conflicting witness who put the gun in and out of their client's hand and had him shooting everywhere into the air. They had positive GSR results for Kelsey, but there were also positive GSR results for Tory. There were injuries on Kelsey consistent with the violent fight, but Kelsey claimed that Tory caused those injuries and would not admit to a fight with Megan. Kelsey may have needed immunity, but she also wouldn't admit she did anything that night either. So all of that, plus the accusations of payoffs for Kelsey to change her story, is why we got a guilty verdict. Now, the defense did not do a good job providing doubt that Tory did this at trial. If anything, they enhanced the suspicion that he had by not putting better focus into Kelsey, the person they were accusing in court. The common theme and problem throughout this case was the utter lack of attention paid to Kelsey, from police to prosecutors to the defense themselves. So let me explain. In the beginning of this video, I played a clip of the eyewitness Sean Kelly telling what he saw to police. Now, he told this story to police 20 minutes after the shooting. So police had tested Tory, Kelsey, and Quan for GSR. Both Kelsey and Tory tested positive for GSR. Police photographed Kelsey's injuries, and had picked up evidence belonging to her from the scene. At the precinct, Tory told police that he had just been trying to protect this girl, which he had also said at the pullover too. Kelsey had asked for a lawyer, and Quan didn't say anything to police of what he knew. Then Megan went to the hospital, and doctors reported glass in her foot to the police, which is what the police reported to the blogs. And Tory was charged for having a concealed weapon. He was held and then released. Now, when we, the public, got the story, what was missing from those events that occurred with police?
The glass and testimony.
Anything that occurred with Kelsey was excluded from the media, which is why we heard nothing about the eyewitness or what he reported. No fight between the girls, no arguing between the girls, nothing about Kelsey's injuries, or Kelsey being assaulted in any way by Tory or Megan. There was just an argument. Someone fired shots into the air. Megan went to the hospital for glass in her foot, and Tory was booked for a concealed weapon. Now, remember that part about no mention of Kelsey being a victim, too. We're going to come back to that. Now, I bring this up for the 100th time because this common theme of ignoring Kelsey is the reason why this case with Tory failed and how his team failed him. So here's why. From the beginning, nobody from Tory's team, Tory or Quan, came out and said anything about what happened that night. Until almost a year and some change later, when the preliminary hearing happened, that's when we first heard another story from Sean Kelly regarding that night. Tory himself went live and made an album saying he didn't do it, but he would never really give any details about the actual shooting. He just talked around it. Now, he was not gagged during this time, but chose silence while they chose to continually bash him. Now, it was after Tory was gagged that he got fed up and he wanted to defend himself, but him and his attorney were stopped from discussing his defense online. So that was that. We had to wait until trial. So this is the first mistake made. Tory didn't want to snitch. Tory chose to stay silent until he was gagged, allowing all narratives about him to run rampant without anybody silencing Megan and her team. So his defense about Kelsey wasn't really spoken about or blasted everywhere all the time like the narratives about him shooting Megan were. Now, knowing that the defense was going to be accusing Kelsey, they just needed to get their ducks in a row. They had Sean Kelly, they had Tory, and Quan, all who were going to testify to this fight between the girls and seeing Kelsey with the gun. They had photos of Kelsey's injuries, they had her GSR results, they had Megan's lies, they had Kelsey's through interview to confront them on. So all in all, they had a pretty solid case built up, right? Having Kelsey and Megan's DNA tested against the weapon and it coming back conclusive would have been a bonus. So what happened?
A self-serve ads platform. It's easier than ever with Ads Manager.
Would have been a bonus. So what happened? They didn't request Kelsey or Megan's DNA to be tested against the gun, even after female DNA was discovered and one had even tested positive for GSR. They didn't do any interviews themselves with Megan and Kelsey, instead relied on prosecutors' interviews, which they either didn't even pay attention to or forgot certain things stated. They declined to have Tory and Quan take the stand and allowed the one confusing witness be the only story the jury heard. They didn't address Megan and Kelsey on their inconsistencies. Megan and Kelsey's stories did not match. All details provided after the shooting were contradicting each other, and even certain details during the shooting did not match. They didn't ask Megan about why she had no explanation for Kelsey's injuries or why her and her entire team iced Kelsey out. They just asked how come they stopped being friends when they had no problem continuing their friendship after the multiple times Megan had backdoored Kelsey before. So what was different now? They asked why Kelsey couldn't see Megan in the hospital, which she blamed on COVID and just wanting her manager Ferris to be there and nobody else. They kept asking if Megan had ever told the detective that Tory had bumped into Kelsey before, trying to make it seem like she had made that up later, meaning they didn't even remember certain details of Megan's interview because she had said that. They should have expounded more on this bump that she saw. How did Megan see this bump when, according to Kelsey, her and Tory didn't run over to Megan in the driveway together like Megan claimed for them to bump into each other on their way to her? If Kelsey's lying about that part, then how did Tory come over sometime later and beat up Kelsey right in front of Megan without her noticing? If she couldn't answer that, then one of them was not being honest. They needed to ask her, after this conversation in the driveway with all three present, according to her, did Megan go back to the car with them, or did Tory and Kelsey leave her alone to contemplate for a second? Because Kelsey says that Tory was attacking her for the second time, that she wasn't in the driveway to hear any conversations Megan claimed Tory had with her in the driveway. So did she notice Kelsey had injuries at any point? Did she care after Kelsey texted her injuries to her and bothered to ask what happened, since she claims she didn't cause those injuries? When Kelsey told Megan how she got her injuries, how come they didn't report this to the detective? Why was Megan so pressed to leave Kelsey out of this when she was a victim as well, right? Did she ever text Kelsey back with concern and tell her to get her injuries looked at while at the hospital with her? When did she and how did she tell Kelsey she was going back to New York without her? Why ask Kelsey to move in with her just to kick her out after this event and leave her stranded in LA? Why was Kelsey no longer her assistant? Was it normal to pay for an apartment for Kelsey for a year because Kelsey said that it wasn't? They didn't listen to Kelsey's interview. Had they read the transcript of Kelsey's interview, they would have been prepared to address both on these inconsistencies with their stories, but they didn't. So they were unaware to ask either any of these questions in front of the jury and make them explain it. They didn't bring Kelsey back to the stand after her interview was played and address anything said. Had they brought Kelsey back to the stand, they could have addressed her about something she stated, further expounding on that interview being a total lie to save herself. They could have pointed out the inconsistencies within their story, since this had been the same thing Kelsey planned to come to court to say. They could have asked about her diss track more in depth instead of just asking if she wrote the part about "Bitch, I'm busting you." They could have asked her what was Megan lying to her label about. Why had Kelsey initially denied that the story given at the preliminary hearing about her and Megan was false, just to turn around and rap about exactly what was said at that preliminary hearing, admitting that it was true? Had she ever asked Megan why she was fired and evicted when all she had done was try to protect her that night and she had been the one betrayed by Megan? What was Megan's response? Why do you think Megan believes that you were paid hush money? Did you tell her that? It's things like that they could have asked Kelsey about. They didn't press for the 911 call to be unsealed with Sean Kelly, who was one of their witnesses. That phone call was important because he was on the phone before any shooting started, reporting arguing outside his house, which should have been picked up by the operator just like the shots were heard. So why would prosecutors seal this call and the defense not fight against that for obvious reasons? Why are we just now hearing anything about them trying to get that call unsealed? It makes no sense. On top of that, they had a hand in scaring Sean Kelly by accusing him of lying or changing his story and telling him that he could face perjury charges. On top of that, according to interviews done with Sean Kelly, it was very obvious that his testimony had confusing statements and issues. So why they thought he alone would be good enough is beyond me. They were always going to need Tory and Quan to explain some of the confusing part of Sean's story. And last but not least, they didn't get the other witness, Miguel, to testify to what he heard and told police. This witness was the only witness who said he heard someone yelling, "Are you crazy? What are you doing?" after the shots. Not "Dance, bitch." Just like nobody else heard that.
Nigga said dance, bitch.
But Megan. Now, all of these things happening would have swayed the jury and even possibly the public had it all been addressed. But as it stands, the only thing provided to prove Kelsey did this was Sean Kelly, the GSR on Kelsey, and her injuries. All of which the prosecution just put on Tory. Tory's the reason that Kelsey had GSR on her hands. Even if Kelsey had no explanation on how it got there. Tory was the reason for her injuries, even though no other witnesses accuses him of causing them. They all accuse Megan. And Sean Kelly put the gun in Tory's hand, regardless if he said that Tory was wrestling with Kelsey for the gun. It still means he possibly shot it and caused Megan's injury, so therefore guilty.
This shit hilarious.
So although we know that the evidence actually proves he's innocent, that evidence was not presented to the jury in a way that made them believe it, as there was a lot not done, said, or presented to them to do that. So when we presented our way to the public, they think we're lying, making up things, have been misinformed, etc. When it's the complete opposite. They were never given the facts in the way we present them as a whole, and neither was the jury, explaining why it went the way it did. The trial was a train wreck, with most of the fault being on Tory's team and not the prosecution.
Man, I think they was getting paid.
The prosecution's job to make Tory look guilty,
the motherfucker off the YSL trial. It's like you just hiding the ball on purpose.
This is why you have to stay on top of your attorneys and make sure they're really working for you. As Tory could have made sure these things happened, and if they didn't, seek better representation and will get it done. As it's your freedom on the line, not theirs. They just get paid, so make them work. Had they did a pre-trial run-through with Tory, He would have known all of what they would be presenting, who they would be calling to the stand, who they wouldn't be calling to the stand, and the reasons why they weren't calling these people to the stand. He would have known what everybody would be saying about that night and how prosecutors would try to make him look if he testified and how to handle it and how to answer questions, etc. All of which I'm assuming was never done. On top of all of that, they also talked Tory out of giving his story, or I'm sure he would have way before trial. He had time before he was gagged and chose not to. So the narratives Megan and her team were pushing were force-fed to everybody. So that's what they believe. Tory's story was not. Had people heard both stories as heavy as they heard Megan's, I can almost guarantee that the public wouldn't have been siding with Megan either, as Tory's story sounded more plausible with multiple people backing him up compared to Megan, who had zero. So when it comes to the appeal, a lot of these issues were not big enough issues to grant a reversal. And Tory's team were the reason for why certain things weren't seen as errors on the prosecutor's part. It was all designed to go this way, though. They did just enough to make it look like they were defending him, when in reality, they were flushing his chances down the drain one mistake at a time. So this is where we are. And it sucks.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But there's not enough people who care about the fraud in our justice system. And that's a tight-knit little community who looks out for themselves. And it can be hard to win against it. So until more of us start caring on a grand level and demanding a change that works for us all, it just is what it is. Now, I am sad for Tory, and I wish it had never come to this, but he's in it now, and only a miracle can save him at this point. So the last thing I will say is that Tory has to hold some accountability on this outcome as well, because his focus clearly wasn't strictly on his freedom.
Yeah,
the no snitch mentality, the giving grace to the demon trying to take his life, him caring more about somebody else's son than his own, etc., is all reasons why he is where he is. He has a good heart, and I 100% understand his thought process. However, he should have cared more about himself and focused on his freedom and fought as hard as he could, and he did not.
If I ain't do it, I ain't do it.
My heart goes out to him, and I pray for the best. But at the end of the day, we know the man is innocent. Those two hoes are guilty, and that's never going to change. And I take solace in knowing that neither female has known peace since this happened, and they never will until he's free. A guilty conscience is hard to live with, and the suffering is evident on both. Megan can't let this go no matter how many times she said she would. She's still lying on the man and creating more court cases because we don't believe her lies. Living in a world of torment, hoping that she can force us into her deception. Not happening.
Them hoes would have been in motherfucking
Anyways, guys, that's all I have to say about this case. Next up is the Megan and Milagro trial, which I definitely will be tuned in for and reporting on. So, stay tuned.
Crazy.
I'll be back. So like I said, man, bro, a relationship is a relationship. You know, I ain't no hater. You know what I'm saying? They feel like this the relationship they want. Hey, fuck it, crip. You know what I'm saying? I was just saying that we might not see vintage Klay ever again. Tory Lanze, I don't know if he might make it out of prison. He most definitely getting deported, bitch, back to Canada. But Megan Thee Stallion, they might as well get this bitch an Emmy. This shit's getting crazy. Boy, ain't no damn way. Y'all see how it went, how towards the end what's really going on. But the real ones know what's up. But we got this bitch, man, hood and outside, big crip in the gang, outside shit. Crip.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.